兰来自 Team Guznia， 职业生涯战绩5战5胜，曾经获得俄罗斯3国比赛冠军。他的对手王琦来自于象王格斗俱乐部，拥有极强的终结能力，站立打击技术精湛，重拳极具破坏力。下面2位选手即将展开交锋。
Меня зовут Krainov Ruslan. Я представляю Российскую Федерацию, бойцовский клуб «Кузня». Насколько мне известно, мой соперник очень жесткий боец. Но вот это мы и проверим в субботу. Кто жестче, он или я?
我是平头哥王琦，我来自济南象王格斗。
能够引爆全场的那个男人，平头哥王琦。
这一场比赛我非常的渴望胜利，我也一定会是最后的胜利者。
他绝对是那个把打击发挥到极致的男人。
我跟他打什么地面，我直接站着就干掉他的。
上位的砸拳，我们看砸拳非常的重，非常的重。
Сложно сказать, я не могу давать таких прогнозов, в каком раунде закончится игра. Лично я настраиваюсь на тяжелый трехраундовый бой, но если будет возможность, я ее использую.
对于我来说，对手是谁并不重要，我只希望他在笼子里不要藏好裤裆，真枪真刀的跟我们拼刺刀，谁都不要后退。
平头哥王琦没有降服，只有 KO。
一致性判定，不放上。
Будь готов, давай покажем болельщикам то, что они любят.
It's time now for the 5th fight of the evening. This is a welterweight showdown. Making his way to the cage from Russia, it's Ruslan Krainov. Just 29 years of age. He is a Sambo expert. He is undefeated at 5 wins with no losses. Ruslan Krainov told us he has a boxing base. But look at the nasty cauliflower ears of the corner man accompanying him to the cage. Krainov did ask a lot of questions about chokes and neck cranks at the rules meeting. He may be planning to drag Wang Qi into a grappling war tonight. He comes from the region near Sochi in Russia and has titles in Sambo. He's undefeated in MMA with a 5-0 record. 3 of those wins, including his most recent win, came inside the first round. A very stoic, focused, determined-looking Ruslan Krainov gets ready to step inside the JCK cage for the first time in his career.
And he also, he walks around at a much bigger size, like he's a more natural welterweight, whereas Wang Qi has fighting between lightweight and welterweight, recently making move back to welterweight, but Wang Qi isn't a very big welterweight. I wonder if the size difference would play an impact. We have seen that being a bit of a challenge for Wang Qi when he faces some guys with good wrestling and ground control.
Wang Qi's Achilles heel has always been the ground fighting on the feet. He's got so much experience, a tremendous experience in MMA. Also, before he started with MMA, he's got over like 100 Sanda fights, never been knocked out. Great striker, but on the ground, he hasn't really picked it up well. Let's see what Ruslan Krainov brings to his JCK debut.
And they're walking out of the red corner, proudly carrying the Chinese flag, the honey badger, Wang Qi, in my opinion, the best trash talker in JCK. He is very witty and direct in his trash talk. Usually, he has been very respectful to, well, by his standards, to the foreign fighters. But at the weigh-ins, he made it very clear, saying something like, "Welcome to China, I respect you, but tomorrow, I am gonna smash you." Wang Qi, as we just mentioned, is back at welterweight, where the weight cut isn't a big challenge for him at this weight. He really has fought the who's who of the region. Wang is called the Honey Badger for a reason. He is tough as nails and loves to scrap. His biggest weakness has always been his grappling and wrestling, but he did spend a long time at Longyun MMA to work on that. In his last fight, we saw him perform very well against Nam Nam Goral, who at that time had put on notice for the whole division when he beat Andy. Actually, he schooled Andy, but Wang Qi just walked right through the Mongolian and put on an amazing performance. And if he fights confidently and stays on the feet, this could be fight of the night. Wang Qi is just, man, you call him the madman, and he really is a little bit crazy. And he's like a little honey badger who just loves to scrap and doesn't know the word giving up. Tough as nails, power in his hands, marches forward. I hope he can keep this fight on the feet, because it's going to be entertaining.
He is just built for fighting. Thank God for fight sports. Where in the world would Wang Qi be without fight sports? Definitely wouldn't be working at a bank, I'll tell you that.
Maybe the collection department. And we look at the tail of the tape between these two, we see the Russian has a slight reach and height advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in JCK International Fighting Center, Shanxi, China. It's 3 rounds, 5 minutes, mixed martial art contest. It's JCK MMA Fight Night Welterweight Division. And now, the official are ready. Fighters are in the octagon. Fighter fans, are you ready? It's showtime! Introducing first, fighter at the blue corner. He stands 180 centimeters tall, weighing 170.6 pounds, age 29. This man is Sambo fighter, holding professional record, 5 fights, 5 wins, fighting out of Krasnodar, Russia. I give you the blue corner, Krainov Ruslan. Now, introducing for his opponent, fighter at the red corner. He stands 177 centimeters tall, weighing 170.4 pounds, age 32. This man is Sanda fighter, holding professional record, 35 fights, 26 wins, 9 losses, fighting out of Yunnan, China. I give you the Honey Badger. Wang Qi。今天晚上比赛非常高兴邀请到了国内著名的擂台解说专家侯宇老师和刘聪老师，他们2位将在现场为大家带来今天晚上比赛的直播评述。同时，英文解说的部分非常荣幸的邀请到了著名的综合格斗运动员、教练员，同时也是赛事评论员的王安德森、乌迪、Parker 进行现场的呈现。The referee who charged in the octagon is Mr. Thomas Fa。
Fighters. Let's have a good, clean, hard fight. Disrespect all time. Protect yourself all time. Once you work from there, come back ready to fight. Judge. 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 Keeper. You ready? You ready? Fight!
Ruslan in the blue corner and Wang Qi in the red. Wang Qi throws a big right cross, Ruslan avoids. Oh, Ruslan gets a very fast leading head kick with that left foot.
You can see the size difference, as Woody mentioned. Ruslan Krainov looks much bigger than Wang Qi. Wang Qi's in this strange category.
Oh, Wang Qi throws big bonks, starts with a Superman punch, follows with a left hook, and Ruslan giving him the thing, say, naughty boy, But I think Wang Qi will get some confidence from that. He just missed with that left hook.
So fighters swapping blows. There's a great hook from Wang Qi.
Wang Qi eats it, but immediately firing back. Oh, kicks right on the knee there, and then pulls the next punch, pulls the next kick. Fast inside kick. Oh, another
Beautiful calf kick there from Krainov.
very heavy.
Stiff jab to the body from Wang Qi.
They trade jabs there.
Hard swing there from Krainov, falls short.
Wang Qi slipped out the way and countered immediately, but didn't land very clean. But it does feel like Wang Qi's finding the mark a little bit more than Ruslan. But both these guys are throwing bombs. I'm surprised Ruslan hasn't tried to take the fight to the ground yet. There's so much tape on Wang Qi. Nice knee. Oh, throws now. Ruslan is on the back. Oh, he drags him down. This is not where Wang Qi wants to be.
Krainov got a great control here in the back. Wang Qi looking to stand up, and he's done it. Can he get out of this tight situation? You know Wang Qi wants to disengage, separate, and throw some punches. Krainov gets the fight to the ground. Wang Qi's on his back. This is a great spot for the Russian Sambo expert.
There you see him. He's already looking to see if he can cinch in that arm triangle. Chest on chest. Trying to drive that knee past. He might be looking, going for... Now he's got the back.
Beautiful work from Krainov to get the back. Wang Qi scrambles out of it, and he's on top here. Wang Qi intelligently disengages, and they're back to a striking exchange.
Krainov going back to that low kick again. Oh,
there's a
big
tight
right hand.
Both fighters. Oh, a beautiful hook there from Wang Qi.
That's stunned Ruslan a little bit.
Nice body shot there from Krainov. Inside low kick from Wang Qi. Krainov looking for that high kick, falls short. Beautiful combination, going to the body, then coming up top is Wang Qi. Now he's on the attack again.
Krainov looked there too, as if that might have been a groin strike. Stops and Wang Qi pounces back onto him.
Beautiful uppercut, and there's a knee now from the Russian fighter. Another knee. Wang Qi shakes it off and pushes forward.
This is the Honey Badger we know.
The action continues, a hard strike to the body from Wang Qi.
Wang Qi starting to relax. Slips the first punch, immediately counters.
A knee attempt there from the Russian fighter, then a push kick to the body. Krainov looking to shoot. Great work from Wang Qi to stuff the takedown. And it's Wang Qi that brings the fight to the ground. Now he's on top, inside Krainov's guard. What a surprise.
I wouldn't predict this. And it's Wang Qi dropping an elbow over the top.
Final 20 seconds of this opening round.
And Wang Qi has just surprised us, taking him down. Also, how good he managed. Needs to avoid the leg locks.
The bell rings. Round one has ended. Woody, how do you score that one?
I think it was Wang Qi, man. He was more aggressive. He was finding home a little bit more, even though Ruslan took him down for a bit. He got up pretty fast. It's a very close
I was just enjoying that round so much that I wasn't calculating the points. Here's a look at the action from that action-packed first round.
And you know the power that these guys are throwing with.
There's that hook.
The power that they're throwing with, it feels like any punch could be the last, any strike could be the end of it. And we see there in the corner of Wang Qi is actually the coach of Zhou Qiyang.
Wang Qi, of course, a native of Yunnan province, where the Kunli Junlong team trains as well. I was also surprised at the faces in the corner of Wang Qi for this fight.
Yeah, he spent time there training at the beginning of his career, his MMA career.
There's voices from Long Yun, there's voices from Kunli Junlong.
Oh, nice kick to the body. Both these guys faking a lot, respecting each other a little bit more going into the second round. Another low kick. Ruslan had quite good success with the calf kicks in the first round.
Both fighters still look fresh. Both fighters swapping bombs. There's a low kick there from Wang Qi.
You're right at the exit of that exchange.
Krainov still looks sharp though. What we mentioned about Wang Qi, you know, it's not impossible for him to lose on the feet. A beautiful takedown attempt. Krainov stays on his feet, but they're locked in an over-under position here against the cage wall. Who would ever believe that Wang Qi, winning on the feet, would attempt a takedown and not only attempt, but land it in the first round? He's on top again here in the second round. Crazy.
Yeah, really so surprising. I mean, we've watched this guy so many times here at JCK. And well, actually, I'm happy. It just shows me he's still growing as an athlete, willing to try different things and advancing his skill set.
As we mentioned, Wang Qi is a lifelong fighter. Look at Krainov trying to get the arm free for the Kimura. Wang Qi wise to it. He's got his arms clasped behind the back of his Russian foe. What on earth is Wang Qi thinking? He wants to fight this on the ground. I think he's playing with fire a little bit here. He's doing well.
We did see it once before. Remember when he fought at lightweight? And then in the third one, he really gassed at a very bad cut. It was, I think, 3 or 4 fights ago. And then he decided just to take his opponent down.
Oh, look at him. Krainov rumbles there. Wang Qi looks for an opportunity to score. Both fighters disengage back to the center of the cage. Both fighters swapping blows. They walk up.
Sits down, pulls guard.
Look at that big elbow there from Krainov in the top position. I'm even watching carefully in this round, and I'm still struggling to score this one.
Beautifully back and forth. You can hear the heavy elbows thrown, the grunts from Ruslan Krainov.
Look at this, Wang Qi threatening perhaps for a submission attempt here. Uncharacteristic for this striking legend. Over 100 professional fights, never been knocked out. We're talking about Wang Qi here. And we're watching him in a grappling exchange with a Sambo expert. Wang Qi gives up the back. He needs to be careful here. Transitioning to the mount.
Heavy.
Krainov, heavy in the
punches
score.
there
He
from
could
Krainov.
finish it.
The referee gives him a warning.
Look at Wang Qi's head rocking back and forth from the power of those punches. The referee's warning. He stops it. It's a TKO victory for Ruslan Krainov here in his JCK debut over a very experienced Wang Qi. Ruslan Krainov remains undefeated. Now he's 6-0, finishing Wang Qi in the second round.
What a comeback. I really thought that he was busy fading there fitness-wise, but he got the position, and I think it all came from Wang Qi sitting down there in that guard. Why did he sit down that close and pulled open guard? And I mean, the Russians just totally capitalized.
接下来宣布比赛结果。本场男子 MMA 综合格斗规则次重量级比赛的最终结果，来自于俄罗斯的蓝方选手克雷诺夫·鲁斯兰，第二回合3分38秒使用地面砸击 TKO 获胜。The winner is Blue Corner， win by 关丹胖。